let's see what lies down here. Any girls tied up down there? So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here in Hornell, New York this time, and we're going to look at doing this for a rehab. So, we're going to go all the way through it. We're going to try to figure out a budget for this plan and see if we can get this one back up on the market. So it's February 9th. We're now walk through for inspection. The front porch is needing major repair, huh? Major repair.
Did you walking over that whole email then with this?
I got some of the email from her, but I don't remember it having like a document list or nothing from her.
Josh, is the photo clarify with you whether that is the chimney? If so, is it usable condition allowed by the city? I don't know why she keeps asking me that. Is the fireplace allowed to be used in the city? And
It's a zoning thing, really, more than it is for ashes or anything like that. You know, people in the smoke in the city. There's a lot of different reasons different towns have banned using chimneys, and you know, is it safe? Is the liner safe? So that is one of the reasons why she keeps asking, you know, is the fireplace usable? Is because if they're gonna do a bed and breakfast, you know, can they have a quaint little fire going, things like that. Yeah, right. The smoke
must be here because I've never heard it.
Yeah, they've changed. Well, it's a lot of what they recently just changed. The whole book's all not allowed to have outside. Not allowed to have outside. Well, no more outside wood boilers. None of that inside. So.
Okay, so I made it bigger and spaced things out so you could read it because it was really quite small.
Okay.
And I just talked to her.
Okay.
So she was like so happy that we were
Matt,
together and
good,
you were following
good.
through because.
Right.
I
So
told
this
her,
was-
I told her what you were doing with this videotape. She's like, that's cool. I've never seen anybody do it. It's a
The
great
video,
idea.
yeah, and that's the good thing about the videos is we've got it and we can go back to that point and we pretty much go roof to bottom.
Isn't that a beauty?
Oh, I love it.
But it's really pretty. I love
There's somebody
the
in it?
roof lines. I think it's a landlord's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think somebody's just.
See, now that right there is an investor. If you got the right people to invest money, I could make that into an Airbnb. That would be so beautiful. I'd leave the old look to it and everything.
I love the roof lines.
Oh,
and
I
all
bet
the
you it's probably got
squirrels. Isn't that
7
pretty?
bedrooms available in there.
It's so pretty.
With a couple of staff members, local people.
Yeah.
These,
Yeah.
you know.
I work for as their agent.
Yeah.
They would, if it was beautiful, they would kill for it. They would
Right.
spend, I mean, some people are spending $1,500
Oh, yeah.
a month or more.
Right.
Some
Oh,
people
yeah.
are driving from Geneseo
Yep.
because they don't like the housing.
I'm to lead you guys here to do what
Okay.
you're to do.
All right, I'm just going to walk through real quick. And
Yeah, so you can see that there.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't white. It used to all be black, and it's now turning white,
Okay.
which, you know, moisture does.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yep.
it was black there. I mean, it's never been assessed as black mold.
Right.
But
It's at this point, there's so much water damage to that wall that something has to be done.
And then you'll see it underneath like windowsills down here and
Right.
different rooms upstairs.
Okay.
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 So be careful because
Yep.
every time I come, there's a different ceiling tile.
Falling down.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. Right.
All right. So they need new floors everywhere. The floors that were put down with 3/4 inch plywood. I don't recommend press board for underlayment. Press board it's like a bunch of wood chips that are put together with glue and pressed to make a sheet, a 4x8 sheet. But anytime you use it on a flooring, that pressed together sheet gets any moisture or anything, people spill stuff, they just that. Anything on your floors, it swells that press board up. It starts coming apart. It's not like a Luan or something that's designed for flooring.
Yeah, it should be 3/4 inch CDX, and then you put a 1/4 inch Luan down if you want to put tile or something on.
First time home buyers, beware that you get a proper walk-through inspection with somebody that's going to point out everything that you're going to need. This has got major water damage in this, so that's a sign that this is leaking on this part of the roof. So here and here is signs of major water damage. This whole entire wall is just pulled right away. This whole wall is going to collapse. Look, you can put your fingers behind it. The lath boards where the lath and plaster are were rotted behind it. So there's major structural damage behind that wall. Down here, water damage. Major water damage. And that's structural because that's the wood right there. Windows. We'd love to see new windows in here. You do new windows, the trim will need to be done. It's all lead-based paint. All of this. Anything for 1978 is lead-based paint. So all of these casings, all of it's all lead-based paint. All of this is probably going to test positive for lead paint. You'd have to test it. I can't just look at it with my x-ray eye, but it's all going to probably test positive as lead paint. Pretty much 100% sure of it. The tiles are destroyed in here, so it needs all new floor. And again, they used a wafer board as an underlayment. Going into the back of the house, the bathroom's completely got to be, I would gut it. I mean, you could probably live with it if you wanted. Spray foam. So spray foam is for sealing cracks, gaps. It's more designed as an insulation. They had used spray foam to repair the tub area. Shower surround pulls loose everywhere. All the tiles are broke. That's the subfloor. You should always have somebody do an inspection that's outside of the realtor and outside of whoever, because that is all your underlayment. That's your floor. That's your major part of your construction. We're going to need to see in the basement of this place. There's holes right here behind you. It could be saved. Definitely, it's a good shell that you could start with for the construction. All the ceilings need to be done. At this point, I'd say this is a 100% rehab. You would have to completely gut this place, but it would be a beautiful home if you did it. You would have to have quite a budget. This floor is, whoa, look at there. Huh? Right into the basement. Hey, we found a couple of nickels. It's a couple of coins. We'll set this out here on the fireplace for them to hopefully make a little bit of money on. Huh? We'll put that there quarter right up here for the, oh, and it's not even a quarter, it's a game token. We'll put that up there for them. Hopefully save $1. All the trim, everything is 100% lead. You could just test it, but you can guarantee it's all lead paint. Lath to plaster walls, and a lot of water damage. A lot of water damage. Basement. Let's see what lies down here. Any girls tied up down there? Oh, look at the water damage coming in from the roof right here. Dripping right in. Water dripping right into your stairs. All the insulation needs to be pulled out. We'll pull that up so it'll help it dry a little bit, but that needs fixed before the beam's bad. Right now, the major beam's still good. Need some basement windows. It's got a newer panel, newer electrical, so electrical's been upgraded. We're going to need to run another ground to it to upgrade the electric. So you have to have a grade. The basement seems pretty solid. There's been a fire here before. This place has been on fire. That was a complete joke about it being solid, being that it was all fire damage. Yeah, well, that's probably a major problem. I was pretty surprised that they hadn't replaced all the floor joists. Seeing as how if you look in the video behind me, you can see that they replaced 40 to 50% of the house floor already. So I don't know why they didn't finish the last 10 feet of it. Well, I just want to know, what was the electrician thinking as he was drilling through that charcoal ass thing? Like, yeah, this is going back on the market. So they need to put better supports in here. Look at their support system they got. It was just a 2x4 beat up in there with a sledgehammer. I don't know if anybody has ever noticed a single 2x4 gets bends in them. I wouldn't want to support a 3-story home on a 2x4. So all that flooring has to be redone. Yeah, it's bad. This side's not bad. It's got smoke damage, but it's not bad. So just a section of the flooring. I would treat it for the smoke and take out all the garbage, take out all these benches, all the water damage stuff, all the fire damage stuff needs to come out. I think that's an old hot water tank. That's the second one we seen, ain't it? What was the other one? This one sitting there? The foundation looks pretty good. Some houses were built with just stacked rocks. Like literally, you go in there and none of the mortar was added in until years later. People went in and actually put the mortar in there. And it's amazing the things that they used to build with. It really is. This one looked pretty good. It was pretty solid everywhere. There wasn't no water damage. You couldn't see any staining from water from previous damage that they had stopped the water from coming in. And it was pretty dry. It was a pretty dry basement. The gas lines are completely cut right out of the place. So I don't know. That's why they got electric hot water heaters, because the gas lines have been removed. They probably never met code to get their inspection or get an occupancy permit. You know what I mean? But the electric's been upgraded. But the foundation's solid. It needs floors. It needs work. It needs a big dumpster out front, but it could be saved.